A body is projected from the Earth's surface with the intention it escape from the Earth's gravitational field. What is the minimum escape velocity of the body? Now, this is under our gravitational field. We ask for what? Escape velocity. And to calculate for that, escape velocity is equal to what? Square root of what? 2g(r). Now, our g is what? Acceleration due to gravity, which is 10 meters per second square. Our r is what? 6.4 times 10 raised to the power 6 meters. That is the radius of the Earth. It is constant. So we have v is equal to square root of 2 times 10 times 6.4 times 10 raised to the power 6. So this will give us v is equal to 11,314 meter per second. So by the time you calculate for this, it's giving us 11,314 meter per second. So whenever you come across a question like this, just look at in the question we're not giving radius of the Earth. It's a constant, so you have to know that the radius of the Earth is 6.4 times 10 raised to the power 6 meters, while acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second. So by the time you multiply this 2 times 10 times 6.4 times 10 raised to the power 6, then you for the square root, it's giving 11,314 meters per second. That is the velocity. Then if you want to convert this to kilometer per second, you divide by what? 1,000. If it's not in meter per if it's not in what's it called, meter per second, and you have your answer in the kilometer per second, you what? Divide by 1,000. That is what? 11.314 kilometer per second. That is the answer to this question. Question 9. A mirror of weight 75 Newton is hung by a cord from a hook on the wall. If the cord makes an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal, the tension of the cord is. Now, to calculate for tension, now you have to call the relationship between your weight and the tension. For weight, we have weight is equals to what? T sine theta. Are you getting me now? T sine theta. So from here we can say, okay, weight is equals to T sine theta. Then you divide, what do you want to get? You want to get the tension, right? Divide both sides by what? Sine theta, right? So T is equals to what? Weight divided by what? Sine theta. Then T is equals to what? 75 divided by sine 30. Then T is equals to what? 75 divided by 0.5, which will give us what? 150 Newton. So that is the tension. So the answer is option A, 150 Newton. Question 10. A motorcycle of mass 100 kg moves around in a circle of radius 10 meters with a velocity of 5 meters per second. Find the coefficient of friction between the road and the tire. A, we have 0.4, B 0.1, C 0.3, D 0.5. Now if you look at this now, the motion is in a circular path. So the force is to be what? Centripetal force, that is denoted as mv squared over r. That is what? Centripetal force, right? Mv squared over r. That means we are looking for the centripetal force first. Now, what is our mass? Our mass is what? 100 from the question. 100. What is velocity? Velocity is what? 5. So that's 5 squared over. Now, what is the radius? The radius is what? 10 meters. So 10 meters. So we have F equals to what? 100 times 25 over 10. 0 cancel 0. So we have F equals to 10 times 25, which is what? 250 Newton. That is the centripetal force. Now, how do we get coefficient of friction? We said coefficient of, our frictional force. When it comes to frictional force, we said frictional force is equals to what's it called? Coefficient of friction times of normal reaction. So in this case now, we can say our force now, coefficient of friction is equals to what? F over R. That is force over normal reaction. And to get our normal reaction, how do we get normal reaction? Is that when it is inclined, we say it is mg sine theta, or we say R is equals to what? mg. So get our R first. And what is our R? R is equals to 100 times the mass, right? The mass is what? 100 times gravity, which is 10. So our normal reaction is what? 1000 Newton. So we take their ratios. So coefficient of friction is what? F over R. That is, F is what? 250 over what? 1000. That is 1 over 4, which is equals to what? 0.25. That is option D, is 0.25. That is option D is 0.25. So that is the right answer to that.